Bro, you still got that book that such and such recommended for Python?
It's in the video. I don't remember it because I was gonna send it to Mika.
Word, yep.
I don't remember.
What's her name? Who was it? Jamie who had it?
Yup.
Right. All right. Let's see if we can go live with the tribe. Hey, peace, Julia. What's up? Oh, thank you. Appreciate you too, Anthony. Let's go. Congrats to y'all too. It's a win for everybody always. We winning together. I told you that yesterday when somebody had a good day and I ain't really do much. I said, man, as long as somebody caught that, as long as somebody got it. So I'm glad that we encourage each other to win. Even when earlier somebody was bullish and somebody was bearish and we still was making it work. That was dope. Okay, cool. Yeah, so this is complete. We're gonna go ahead and see now if we can reset it and do another one. Let me get my chart pulled up though. Oh, trading view. No, at night I want to do dark mode. Okay. All right, give me a hot second to reset this chart. All right, cool. Man, they was playing games earlier. They would not let that account stay above 350. I was messing up too. I kept making mad Ricky mistakes. It was I was trading too many pairs at once. At trying to pass it too. I just was trying to hurry up and hit it. I seen all that money. I said, come on, if all of these could just do 1-to-1, not even 1-to-1. I didn't even need 1-to-1. So it was a lot going on. So I take a lot of blame for that. Let's see what's going on though. Do me a favor, let me know who here already, who in the chat, and what pair you focused on. Choose one pair that you want to look at tonight and you want to focus on tonight. All right, state your name and one thing you want to focus on tonight. For me, I think I want to focus on natural gas again because it really showed a lot of love. Actually, shoot, let me see if it's too late. It might be too late, man. They be canceling your account real quick on here. I want to see if, yeah, see, it's not even here no more. Dang. I wanted to export the trades on that account. TopStep got to do better with that. Sheesh, so they already removed it. And now they want me to pretty much pay the activation fee in order to pass it. Let me see if I can show y'all that. Okay, boom, here we go. This should work right here. So this is just the email you get once you finish up that step. Now you have an opportunity to pay yourself up to 4 times a month. Simple requests. Yo, we went over this before, but just in case, because I heard this question come up again yesterday, and I could tell some people were still confused. So the payout policy is request a payout after accumulating 5 winning days of 200 or more. Okay. Okay, 5 winning days of 200 or more. Then you can request a payout. But the thing is, you only can take out up to 50% in each request. Okay. After accumulating 30 days, you can then unlock 100%. The winning days do not need to be consecutive. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. Hold up. Give me 1 hot sec. Let me see. I want to see if I'm up to speed on my. Okay, yeah, we still good. All right. So next is, okay, you could take out 5 times, earn and take payouts from up to 5 express funded accounts. Fast payouts, request your payout before 10 a.m. Central Time and will process the same day. That's why I did like them better than, I think it was Apex and Take Profit. I think it was like a 24, 48 hour kind of thing. First payout bonus, get your last month refunded after earning your first payout. So that's pretty cool. Depending on what your last month was, if you got in on a $19 a month, $49 a month, $89 a month, whatever it may be. I wish they refunded the activation fee. That would have been dope. Cool. Then you just pay the activation fee is $149 one time. Okay. They say 1 to 2 business days, but yeah, it's more so on the one side. But I guess it depends on how busy they are around that time. All right, cool. So I might be able to do that. Boom, I'll check it out. All right, so real quick, I want to do some analysis. I might go over some of the trades from that last challenge, but I really just want to see what's going on with this Asian session, seeing if it's any moves about to happen. I know we got some energy news coming out tomorrow. So I told y'all to let me know, once again, state your name and what pair you focused on today. At least one, let me know. And I'm about to decide on mine right now. Yeah, so we got ADP tomorrow at 8:15, which is gonna go crazy. Canadian news got a lot of news. Dollar got a lot of news. Overnight rate, bank rate statement, that might go crazy too. And then we got ISM services at 10. This might go crazy too. What's BOC? The Bank of Canada press conference. It's hella red folders between 8 and 10:30. So it might be a light day tomorrow. At least until after 10:30, 11, right? Which is cool. We can see how the ISM finally fall and then trade 11 to 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock if we need to. So that should be cool. But we also had some news for, I think it was oil. Yeah, oil got some news tomorrow at 10:30. Okay. Natural gas, I might be my favorite one that I want to watch. The reason I say that is because this hypo played out perfectly. We called this yesterday. Okay, we called this yesterday, last night on the strategy stream. Go back and watch the replay. And the hypo was the market was going to, look, this is literally at 8 o'clock last night, that it was going to go down, push up, come back down, retest around here, and we was going to enter. So we did exactly that. It even went down further as well. So we caught 2 of those. So that's why it's important to set up your hypo where you pretty much outline what you think gonna happen, because it helps you catch those moves and enter those moves with more confidence. This second trade over here, the first one I hesitated a little bit, but as soon as I seen it retest after those 2 green candles, we entered, right? We entered right into that right on time, and pretty smooth trade, not much drawdown. I think if I could take off, Yeah, you see, once we was in right here, it didn't go up much. The drawdown was real light. But this second trade was even more confidence because we already took the first one. It came up, broke this little counter trend line, and came crashing back down. So setting up your hypo is key because, and look, this was zero drawdown. This was boom, boom. Yeah, that was beautiful. That was a quick order filled. So we could have actually wrote it down further, but I think that one helped pass the challenge. So we ain't really need it. So yeah, this is my favorite. This is my I might be watching a lot. I'm looking forward just to pull back up maybe some more. Oh, so far I had a nice push back up. Nice green candle, green, green. It's retesting that floor from yesterday. That's a nice floor to retest. So we have made new lows. Not only did we break the low from before that we was looking for, it's broken yesterday's low as well. So let me see where it's coming to next. Right over here. So I would target that area if we could start to see some nice bearish behavior somewhere around here. So I'm gonna move that up. That's my favorite for the night right now, just because it was so clean today. But let me know what y'all thinking. You're still on NQ and Platinum, Anthony, peace, peace. Okay. I'm stuck in gold short. I'm annoyed because I knew better. And any hypo. Okay. Sheesh. What gold doing? Consolidating? Man, that was a clean short. What you in a buy or sell?
Short, yeah.
Where your stop loss at? Gold been in the trap since last Wednesday. Yep. It's still inside of my trap, that blue box right there. Craig said he trapped in it. That's crazy. You trapped in the trap right now.
Stop loss is 23.29.
Okay. $23.29. Oh, that's close.
Yeah. I know it's gonna hit my stop loss.
Nah, might not. Damn, all them wicks. This is what I'm telling you. What the heck, gold? What was that? Like, you can't even see where the resistance is at.
This is the second gold trade for the day.
When you got in this one?
At like 1 o'clock, 1:30.
Oh, and it went right up on you?
Word.
Oh, I see what you was going for. Oh, okay. So he was betting that it was about to drop.
Yeah.
Right up, boom, and then drop right back here. It floated up. But maybe it looked like it's walking the plank. Ain't that what Anthony said last night? It looked like it's walking the plank. It's a nice straight consolidation period. Gold don't usually move straight. So hey, maybe it's just gonna drop. It's 8 o'clock now. We're coming out the red zone. 23, yeah, bro. The stop loss would have had to been. Nah, I see why your stop loss was there. I see why, because you was thinking it was going to just drop right there. That was nice. Okay. The next safe place is up at 23.39.
Yep, that's what I just put it.
Oh, where? Okay.
23.39 or 23.29?
39.
39, okay.
Yeah, higher up.
Sheesh. $74.
Huh? How much?
$74.
Sheesh. No, I ain't saying do it. I ain't saying do it.
$89. I ain't even get there yet.
I ain't saying change it up. I'm just saying like that's safe area. So that might be where the market headed. That might be where it's headed for those. It appears that gold is consolidating, but it's making higher highs and higher lows in the 5 minute. Yeah, it's consolidating right now. There's nothing in it, but the last move was a fake push down. Nobody started selling. And we had already touched the floor once. So honestly, the real last move was this big red drop, the big old drop over here from 9 to 10:45. So if that was the last move, that's good. That means the move after that was just a correction, right? And it's probably going to continue to the downside. There's no reason for it to go up right now until all of this news come out later, but that's at 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. It is respecting a nice little trend line. Ooh. Yeah, that consolidation was wicked though. See, I hate when the market consolidate like that. It just messes up the market structure too. You really just want to kind of block out all of that consolidation. Like, I wish that wasn't even there. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at you because I could see it spiking up real quick before it dropped. It looked like it's tilting right now. Yeah, it's looking like it's in the middle of my trap. Yeah, be careful, man. It's definitely damn near in the middle of the trap. Come on, how we get back here to having gold
conversations?
Yeah, therapy conversations. Like, come on, what's man? Craig, you just was telling somebody yesterday get out of gold.
Facts.
I heard you. I got it recorded.
And I jumped in it.
Yo, it's tempting. We was talking about it earlier about how tempting she is. Natural gas is looking real ready. I hate trading around this time of day. Like, is the volume here or not? Like, is it really here? And Q is, whew. And Q is doing what I said it was going to do yesterday. I said push up, take out the high, come down. It didn't do that yesterday. Now today, it looked like it wants to do that. So this hypo, oh, I think I actually lost this trade. This was bad. This was bad. It pulled me in and then, well, I didn't really lose. I closed early. I closed early, and that's what helped me get to the 52,900 mark. Because taking the loss was better than waiting for it to come on down or letting it hit my stop loss. Preserve capital. So I think that should be something we talk about today. I heard a lot of people take losses today and was kind of hurt. And I said it earlier, I'll just repeat it again. Just make sure you're not risking too much on a trade to where you don't feel confident enough or enthused enough to jump back in. Because usually, like somebody think Knowledge Code said it a few times, we was just early. We was early today. And it's okay to be early as long as you're not risking too much. Because sometimes that earliness pays off. So that's why we do it. We jump in early. But just remember, if I'm jumping in early, I'm not going for the home run. I'm not going to over risk. Okay? Write it down in your trading plan and your trading notes, wherever you keeping track of your notes, which I hope you are doing. We talked about that at Day Trading School. Yeah, so wherever you add in your notes or start your notes, make sure that that's part of it. Is like, don't risk too much on trades that may be too early or if the stop loss is really tight. That's it, okay? Hypo-wise on this, I don't know though, man. NQ to hit this top one time, 2 times. The second time though, it stayed up here. So this look like it's ready to go. This look like it's ready to go. But is it just going to the top of this downtrend? Yeah, it's still looking hella resistance-y, but we not in a trade zone. That's what I will say. T.Bot is not marking this as a trade zone right now. So NQ is off of my list I'm out of there. Okay. US 30 is doing a little bit better. It was in a trade zone yesterday, but honestly, those signals were not good. Every time we got a signal, it went the opposite way. Every time. So this market is playing games. It's getting there, but it ain't quite ready yet. So this may be another one that I gotta take off the list for right now. You gotta prove me otherwise. I see a nice little trend line, but it just kept skipping up, making higher lows. Okay, and it's coming to this other thing, but this is a wedge. So it's okay for us to be shaky about being an NQ, okay? Anybody else need to hear that again? It's okay to be shaky about NQ, to not feel good about it, to be nervous. This is one of those situations right here where it's literally at the top of the wedge, at the top of this trap. Look at the Fibonacci levels. It's at the top of the Fib levels. So this is at a point to where it can break out. So look for entries, and it might break out, but you gotta be confident because it also can come slamming down. So it's just tricky. And also since Sunday, okay, just this week we've been in a little consolidation. Yesterday it was the high, came down here, almost retested that low, and now retesting that high. So it's squeezing, getting smaller and smaller. That means, look, that the lows is getting higher. If you notice that, the lows is getting higher and the highs is getting lower. That means it's starting to contract and squeeze in. Look at the moving averages. They all starting to contract. So just be careful. Just be careful, because when that happens, you might be like, yeah, I'm gonna go for a 1 to 2 or 1 to 3, and it's harder to get it in these situations because the market is so contracted. All right. So NQ and US 30, I am chilling on. I'm chilling. I'm gonna make a note of that. So when I see it again tomorrow, I'm gonna just know, waiting for this to break out of this wedge. Don't like the consolidation. Okay. And that's for NQ and US 30. Okay. Okay. Look at those EMAs. They looking flat. That's how I'm looking at it, because it's at the top of that ceiling. So to buy anywhere here is risky unless it's a good scalp to that high. Yeah. And that, you hear what you're saying, that good scalp. Trade what you know how to trade, because trying to get a little scalp in there is dangerous. It may not go as high. You ever seen it make lower highs? For example, right here. This is a good example. Right here. See this? The market was this high, but it did not come back and test this high right here. Okay? That's the whole point of, the market making lower highs when it's in a downtrend. It tricked people into saying, I'm about to get into a buy, and then it come crashing back down. Okay? It come crashing right back down, even though you was like, man, I thought it was gonna go retest that high. So this may not go back and retest this trend line. It may come crashing back down. So just be careful. Wait for the real move. And there's so many other opportunities out here. So just wait for the real move, so you don't, once again, preserve capital. That way you can preserve your capital. I know you've been looking at NG too. NG got a little bit more structure. It's definitely a little bit more structure. I like it. Look like it's about to drop. Did this move a lot during the Asian session? It did yesterday. The day before, not so much. The day before that, not so much. Not so much. Not so much. Dang. Okay, kind of that day, not so much. You can always just turn on the Asian session as well, so you can see which one I'm looking at. So that light blue area is like the Asian session. I'm gonna turn off the EMAs and turn off the red zone. And I just wanna see how it move during those times when that light blue is on. Nothing too crazy. It don't move too much during the Asian session. A lot during London though. It do pick up during that London session. 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. That's what I tried to catch earlier. I woke up at 6 and was like, let me see what these charts looking like. I got into that Euro trade. It went up. It went to where it was supposed to. It just was so slow. Yeah, so don't move that much during the Asian session. So I'm not gonna put in no trades on that tonight. But see, at 2 o'clock, this joint start to kick up every time. Oh, this was an uptrend. Look at that trade zone. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. We ain't been in no trade zone in 2 weeks. But when T.Bot start putting these green boxes back around, these pairs, you already know. Wait for those pullbacks and pull the trigger. So this is looking good, but yeah, we gotta wait and see what happened around 2 o'clock. So this might inch its way up for a couple hours. We'll see. See, this is why I need the 101. I see the small moves, but you see the bigger moves. Facts. Yeah, for real. Yeah, be careful, man, for real. You don't need that many. You don't need that many. Let me see if they want to show me. And we can compare it to, I know this ain't going to be a great accurate representation of my trading over the past 2 weeks with this account, but let me see if this is it. I'm just wondering how many trades, you know. Okay, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Y'all got to start to express fund it. Worst day was 700. Best day was 1100. Average winning day 400. Average losing day 280. So yeah, that go back to what we was talking about right there. Yeah, how much you make per day to pass these accounts don't have to be a lot. $300, $400, $500 is great. And then if you can make 5 accounts do that, come on, you're making $2,000, $3,000 a day. So I just want to go to the amount of trades though. Yeah, I don't think they got them on. Let me see. Okay, May 13th right there. Okay, there we go. Cool, yeah, so not that many trades total. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some of these aren't even going to count. Oh, these is days. So how many trades was on each day? Total contracts, total trades, there we go. So 10. So when you see 10, just think of it as buy and 1 sell. So getting in a trade and getting out count as 2 trades. So really just 5 trades that day. I wouldn't count it really as 5, but you know, sometimes it may be 2 or 3. And then some may be like taking partials. And then also some quick losers sometime. So 5 trades, 6 trades, about 5, about 2 trades, and that was the big loser day. Got up out of there on that day. So 2 losing trades and got out the way. Remember I tell y'all sometime if you lose 2 trades in a day, you can keep trading if you want, depending especially how much you risked. But it may be time to take a break and see like, okay, this is not my day. This is not my market. Okay? And don't feel so bad because you can bounce back from having those hard days, those like, you know, big red days. 3 trades that day, 3, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 1, nothing really that day. Nothing really this day either, $64. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Yeah, so you don't need that many trades. Think about it that way. 2 or 3 trades per day. And if the first one is good, you win it, get you a nice win, victory underneath your belt. Wait for another entry period, you know, wait for another point where you can enter at. You don't got to put it all on the first shot. That's it. If you look at copper, my hypo was dead on, but I didn't jump in today. You did mainly micro trades. Yep. I think everything was micro. Do it say on there or no? Contracts 20. Yeah, look at all these contracts. Yeah, these was mainly micros. Platinum. If I did platinum, that wasn't. So Euro FX, that wasn't micro. Japanese yen, that was a loss, so I wouldn't even count that. That wasn't micro. Crude oil probably wasn't either though. So it's a few in here that wasn't micro. There's a few. But there go micro crude, micro S&P, micro NASDAQ. Simple trades. Let's look at copper. Is this it right here? Yep. Okay. Let's turn on these EMAs. Let's turn on the red zone. Turn off the Asian session. Let's turn on these fair value gaps too. See what's going on over here. Okay. All right, we is in a nice downtrend. We definitely are in a nice downtrend. I'm confused. I don't see no trade setup zone on this. I wonder why. Oh, okay. We just going to this downtrend. Okay. I like it though. I like it. So, but we still. I see why. The moving averages are all still above this point here. We in a big uptrend on copper. This could be finding some support around here. Let's look at this downtrend line we got also happening up here. Ooh, a nice gap, a big gap up here on the 4 hour. I can see it coming back up to this trend line to retest that. I can see that happening. But that's just technicals. I don't know what's going on with copper fundamentals. So let's check that out. Copper's futures extended their downturn to $4, $6 per pound in June, the lowest in 1 month, to fully erase May's rally that took prices to a record high. China's official manufacturing PMI unexpectedly pointed to a contraction in May, underscoring poor domestic demand for industrial goods through major manufacturers. Okay. China's a big exporter of copper too. This magnified oversupply worries as key Chinese refiners have been holding output at elevated levels through scrap usage. So oversupply worries. So if they're saying if it's oversupplied, that means there's less demand. That's what's driving the market down. Consequently, the price for copper deliveries from bonded warehouses in Shanghai remained at a discount to LME, which is what's it called again? Cattle, for 2 weeks, pending at negative levels for the first time since data started in 2017. Okay. LEM, right? Is that the same thing? No, that's a LME. I don't know what that is right there. Copper. Okay, it's some type of copper. London Metal Exchange. Okay. Okay, got you. So it's looking bearish. Let's see what my slope is telling me. Yeah, this got a little bit of room to come up. This just did a big drop. I would just wait. Yeah, I wouldn't personally be looking for a nice setup. You got to find out like what kind of bearish setups you like to trade. For me, you know, I like to trade those like counter trend line breaks mixed with a double top. That shit sounds crazy. Let me see. Boom, boom, something like this. All right, but if it break that level, right, if it go up this high, then that's gonna make me think, all right, I need a different double top, maybe somewhere up here then, you know? So you gotta play it by ear. That's why I like the double tops, because it give me a chance to see if it does it twice, something like that, or it rejects strong like this, does like a head and shoulders or something like that. So I will be looking for patterns somewhere like that, like some peaks, and then some kind of counter trend line breaks. Okay. Let me know how that worked for you, if that analysis was helpful. Yo, Mike, yo, Mike, if I didn't know you, right? If you wasn't jumping on our morning moves calls, I would swear you was a gold bot. The way you jump in here with these gold hypos and orders, I'll be like, yo, we got a gold bot in the chat, man. Somebody spamming the chat with these gold signals, trying to tempt us. But I know Mike love gold. I know he do. What about wheat? It's been in a big downtrend. Yeah, wheat been in a crazy downtrend. It might be in the sell zone by now, but nah, it ain't that low. It's getting there. It's getting there. Another channel just played out. Yeah, so I just don't trade these markets if they not in the trade zone. If T.Bot don't say it's time, and only way I will trade it is because I know what T.Bot is waiting for. So let's say it's not trade zone, but I know it's only not trade zone because the 4 hour is like one candle away or two candles away from being ready for the trade zone. So I do get a little bit more heads up, but if it's not ready, if the 1 hour and the 4 hour not really in cohesion, then I'm definitely staying away from it. And that's just because that's my setup. I'm not practicing enough on how to trade these like reversing markets, the ones that are like still kind of bullish but still kind of bearish, and that's what kind of like this is right here. So look at wheat. Wheat is still bullish because it's still, the EMAs are still kind of spread, not really, but they are all above the EMA 200 and all above the EMA 100. So in the 4 hour, it's still bullish. But if you go down to the 1 hour, this joint is bearish. All the EMAs are underneath the 200. And you do see this big downwards channel we got coming too. So it's kind of both. And this is where the scalpers got to play at, because you can get in and out real quick. But I didn't do the scalping too much over the last couple weeks. Been trying to catch some nice moves. Nothing too crazy, but just some decent moves. I hope you're right. I would like to become a gold bot. Yo, Mike is now a gold member. Yo, we need the gold. Like a gold member meme like this anytime. I love gold, something like this, because man, this is how we be. We always coming back for more gold. It's not a keeper. All right, so natural gas, I'm still looking at that. Let me see anything else I want to look at before we jump up off of here. The euro. Oh, euro probably about to continue what it started for me. That joint was playing games earlier. This was a 2-day trade. Oh, another signal just came too. At the end of the day yesterday, 1 o'clock. Oh, man. Oh man, I got up out of there. Okay, I will be waiting for a nice push to the low of the day. I like this though. I like this pair. I missed the gold zone down. Well, I missed it. We was in it. It just didn't. It didn't take off as fast as we wanted it to. Didn't make it to the TP. And it's funny, it stopped right at the area where we said we thought it was going to bounce off of yesterday. So this wasn't a support. It may now be resistance. So I'm going to be careful with this right here. I'm going to be real careful with this. Because it did not respect the support levels here from our hypo yesterday. It went down to our other hypo. We respected that, but not here. So now I'm curious to see what happens. We may get a double bottom. I can see that coming up. We got this trend line right here before continuing up. So I like this right here for a hypo. Okay. All right. Love gold. Crude oil. Yep, I'll check that up. I'll check that out. So I like that. I like that too. Oil been playing games. It's still doing it. Oh my god. So we waiting for news. Okay, we wait until 10:30 tomorrow for oil. I'm not gonna touch oil until then, but I'm still bearish on it. It's still in the trade zone. It's just, it's not getting no momentum. It dropped a little bit. Like, this is what happened yesterday. This was the drop on Monday. Consolidated, and then finally overnight, 8 o'clock, it dropped again. We missed it. But then during the London session and US session, it just got stuck here. So hopefully it's walking the plank, ready to drop. That's what I'm waiting to see. It's been doing that the last couple days. So I was waiting for a pullback. The pullbacks ain't really happening. It's just kind of walking that plank, like Anthony said, and then dropping. So if that's the case, we did just get a signal right here at 2:30. Okay, we kind of already will be in that trade, but it might come back up somewhere in that zone. That's it. And this is at a medium risk. T.Bot is saying put the stop loss kind of high. Okay, it's kind of high, but it's safe because this thing pulled back. You never know. But we'll see. We'll see how that 10:30 news hit. I don't think I want to mess with that until then. All right, but it's definitely bearish. You just gotta wait it out because it's been consolidating since 4:45 this morning. Okay. Australian dollar. Okay, it's back. It came. It did the hypo. I wanted. Remember, I said I wanted to come down to this area. It's there. It's there. Now it's making higher lows. This might be a good Asian session trade right here. Almost at the 618 level. It rejected strong right there. Okay. That would be a nice set it and forget it trade right there. I like that signal. Let's see if we got another one on like the 1 hour or something. TP here for that one. It's right at the entry point for the stop and for the signal too. That ain't bad. That's pretty cool. that's a 2-to-1. If you want 1-to-1, you can come down here. Yeah, I might mess with this right here. I might mess with this. Let me see if I can see some news on the Australian dollar. I just got to be out of here before the 8:15 news start to hit. Is the NFP projected to be positive or negative? Lower. Bad for the US dollar. Okay. So this market is probably going to go up. Dollar finds footing as traders turn to US services data. What happened? No, I don't want to be on you. What you doing? The euro was steady in the Asian session as 1.078 and sterling GU bought 1.2770, both a little softer than it had been the day earlier. The Australian dollar AUD USD was a tad weaker at 0.6443 with Australian GDP data due and Westpac forecasting annual growth at just 1%. When is that data due? Australian data. Is anything tonight? Oh, 9:30. We got a big move coming right now for AUD USD. I might take this trade. Okay, hold up. Markets are pricing at 75% chance on a 25% basis, which could be first among. Okay, that's down there. But it's coming in bearish. The news is looking kind of bearish right now, so I'm gonna hang on with y'all till 9:30. I was gonna jump off, but I want to see what this gonna do. Let's see what this gonna do in like 9:30. But let me make me some tea real quick. Put on some music for y'all.
yeah, nah, I couldn't understand. I couldn't understand it that way. It wasn't making sense to me.
Let's spit back out.
Yeah, just how the dialogue with it, how I made a list, and then I don't know, it was just
What is this kind of project? So this is you're building a website for a client who has a credit building business. That's the description. We're just building an app for a nonprofit. We would say project description is we're building an app for a nonprofit organization to help kids communicate with their mom and dad in prison. So that's one of the big parts because at least I just made some tea myself. What kind of tea y'all drinking? I'm drinking, I think it's vanilla and honey. Something like that, honey vanilla. Also, I guess the bigger to do that sounds like just an update a couple times. This is a full concept. So Google is like redo the whole website for clients. Then you can also mention a small to do based on like task. When so I think chat thought that's all we was doing was like updating 3 things or something like that.
It's a redesign.
The client's entire website. To make it more user friendly. What else I said? Professional looking, because he said it looked kind of ghetto, because he built it himself. I meant to say prior to news, I just made some tea. I like AU to go up too, coach. Okay, nice.
So user friendly
And more professional looking. Yep. Might make some ashwagandha tea so I can mellow out. Oh, I didn't know they had that tea. Send me some of that.
What kind of tea is it?
Ashwagandha. Oh, that sounds good and relaxing. Yeah, it helps me a lot. I never heard of it. That's crazy. I never knew that even existed. The London session looks like it's going to be busy. It do. It do. Might do a late nighter.
Hell no. It's 7 and forget it at night.
For real. That gym session kicked my ass. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I can make a whole night. And I want to have a good day tomorrow. But I don't know. It will be a good time to trade now because that news session gonna be crazy. Tastes good. All right, what else? Oh, Canadian got some big news coming out too, right? Big news, man. Yeah, what made you not put like a payment schedule?
I didn't got that in it? Oh, because I didn't know what the payment schedule
Oh
was.
yeah, we talked about that. Half up front and then half completion. Maintenance cost description, I usually say to be discussed until the contract. Now that we ain't trying to sell on that right now because I only do that with clients who got the money. They playing games with this, so it's not confusing. I am host of intellectual property. I mean, they own intellectual property.
So that was maintenance cost you said? Or
Maintenance costs, yeah, we're discussing a separate agreement.
so put that?
Yeah, you could say that. Like, maintenance will be discussed in a separate agreement. So for this AU trade, I'm thinking about putting. I'll show you what I'm thinking about doing. I'm gonna put a buy and a short. We're gonna do a long and a short.
On the same pair?
Yep. See how which one activate first on the news.
So you gotta place a buy order and the sell order?
Mm-hmm. Putting a buy at 6659 AUD USD futures.
So you erased that other stuff I had?
Nope, I don't think so. Ooh, I think I did I did a buy stop. Then a sell stop. Here's the sell stop right here. This is where it goes. Little trade. tricky. What else was on here? You also need help filling up?
Yeah, owner of intellectual property.
Oh, that's client.
What up? Just put his name.
Just say client. No, you just say client owns intellectual property. The next step might be easier. Just copy everything and then just answer each one. Okay. Cool. Say we give them 2 months of free hosting, and then it's $20 a month after that. Finessing it, coach. I like that. What's that? The music? What's that, Mike? What you talking about? Oh, you talking about this buy sell probably?
And what pair is that?
The Australian futures. Let's see what we doing right here, man. 9 more minutes, the news coming. So this market is interesting for real. What I want to do with these accounts. One is up 700, one is up 1700. I don't know if I want to risk this or not. On these accounts. thoughts on GU? Oh yeah, GU looking just like EU. I like it. Yeah, it should do something nice right here. Yeah, it's in a wedge right now, so I will be careful with GU. It's more so in the uptrend for sure, and it's tightening up. So I wouldn't be looking for shorts on this right now. I see an explosive move kind of building up. Do I still got EU? Yeah, okay, I still got this going too. Yep. So similar situation here with my Euro futures trade. I'm looking for a drop, so GU might be doing the same thing, looking for a drop before continuing up. So it's just retesting that trend line one more time, maybe even coming down to today's low at the most. It may come down here, so I would like that too. Maybe making a nice little W over here before continuing up, but that's where I see it going. That's my bias. I got a quick question too. Type of 1 in the chat if you think it's okay to have a bias. Type of 2 if you don't think it's okay to have a bias. If we should be looking at the market without a bias. And this is not a test because I don't have the right or wrong answer to this. I'm just wondering how y'all feel, what y'all think. And I can give my, I guess, thoughts as well, but let me know what y'all think. 1, if you think it's okay to have a bias, meaning you looking at this and you like, it's clearly bullish. For sure, and all I see is bullish, and you find everything bullish on the market. Or is you like, no, it's not okay? Type of 2 if you think it's not okay to have a bias, because you see buys and sell setups, and that's how you approach it. Like every day you looking at it like, okay, I'm trying to find the buys and sells on this specific pair. Okay, Brian said it's okay to have a bias. He's a bias trader, okay. Anthony said bias. Angelica said bias. Julia said no bias. She approaching it with both. Oh, Nostalgic said 2, no bias. He's approaching it with, looking for both. Yeah, so that means if you open up GU, you looking for buys and sells. That's 2. Here come the news. Okay, 8:30. There you go. Drop into the sell side. Oh, hit my sell trade. I'm gonna close out the buy if it. Oh, it didn't activate it. Did it? Nope, I don't think it activated it. Nope, it didn't activate it. That was close. Looking like it might be bullish. I'm hoping it go bullish for real. If it's bullish, I'm gonna really get into this on my challenge too. Uh-oh. Is it bullish? Nice wick at the bottom. It's a beautiful wick at the bottom. This is great. This is great if it go up. See if we can break that level though. I will cancel the sell stop. I'm actually gonna take it off of this one. Let me see something. One, I go where the money flow. Okay, cool. One, okay. A lot of ones, okay. Yeah, I prefer to be a one as well. I prefer to be a one, and every now and then I'll be a two. Earlier I was a two, right? When I was trying to pass the challenge, I kept on getting in shorts on NQ or NASDAQ, or US 30. And then I ended up jumping out of it and not seeing it breaking our trend line going up with some momentum. So I jumped in. I was in for maybe like 3 bars, 3 minutes. It then got up out of there. So yes, I seen where the money was flowing like Julia was saying, but it's hard for me to trade like that all the time and keep it simple. I like to trade simple now. So that's why I switched to having a bias, because it's just less stress, it's less overthinking, less decision making. I heard this really good, I guess I don't know, it was just a trading gym, and somebody said, you know what, sometimes instead of being on a 1 minute time frame, go up to the 2 minute time frame, because you literally cut your decisions in half. So every time a new 1 minute candle was made, you like thinking again like, whoa, was that bullish or was that a bearish candle? Right? Instantly, every time. Like, we can't even turn that off in our brain. So every time a new 1 minute candle come, it's like making you make a decision. For example, I'm on this 1 hour time frame right now, and this market has not moved in 34 minutes. right? So I don't have to be making 34 a bunch of decisions right now. 34 decisions I just skipped because I'm waiting for this one candle to close. That's as an example. So it says switch over to 2-minute time frame, and now it cuts your decisions in half. If you go up to the 3-minute time frame, same thing. It just cuts it down to a quarter. So it just stops overthinking, which helps you like not burn out. Because when you're trading, you can burn out, right? You could have so much decision fatigue that you make the wrong decision. So I guess that's the reason why I decided to just be a number one, somebody who has a bias. I look for something that I can find a good bias and then just focus on that bias. Like, okay, this looks like it's ready for buys, and I'm just gonna focus on the buys. I'm not gonna look for short opportunities, even though I might wait for it to drop. Like with this market, I might literally say, you know what, I'm waiting for it to come down here. Watch it come down here. And that means I gotta leave a lot of money on the table because I'm literally just watching it come down here to go up. I might even lose this trade. Meanwhile, I called out this whole trade, but that's discipline. That's what I like to think of it as. It's discipline to be able to not take the sell right here because you know it's really eventually, it's either gonna come down here, it might go further, it might even dip way down here. It's too many options. So I say, you know what? I'm just waiting to see it come up here. Once it breaks this kind of level, I'm getting in. Okay? So that's what helps. And if you're somebody like that who don't want to have so much decision fatigue, or you don't have that much time to trade, because that's another part of it. You may not have that much time to keep up with the road, because that's the thing too. When you are trading both, it's a roller coaster. So you in the buy, sell, buy, sell. You kind of got to you're doing both. So you kind of got to be looking at the charts kind of nonstop. I believe it's going to go bullish. It definitely held right there. Surprised you. That was some weak momentum for some. What was that news again? Maybe it wasn't nothing that big. GDP data. Yeah, you would have thought that was something big, but I guess not. The economy didn't move much. 0.1% seasonally adjusted chain volume measures in nominal terms. Okay. So yeah, it may continue where it was headed. Which means I would take this as a set it and forget it kind of trade. I'm gonna cancel this sell order. All right, yeah, I'm gonna cancel that one out.
Yo.
I felt that. I feel like I have a lot of decision fatigue. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you definitely gotta be conscious of it. Be conscious of it. You may not realize it either. You're just like, I'm tired, but it's like, no, you made a dozen decisions over the past hour. And don't let you get caught up in a whipsaw moment where it swung you around left, right, up, down. You was bullish, then bearish. So yeah, just be careful, Rihanna. Be careful. But you learn that from experience. So GDP usually pops off, right? I guess it depends on the pair. This is Australian market, so, and it also didn't move that much, so it may not have a big difference. Have nothing to do with it. But it may just hold up the bullish market that we was already in. That's what may happen. I don't like how slow it's moving, so I don't think I'm gonna trade that on my challenge account at all. Euro getting there. Waiting for a retest still. I'm gonna take this trade. I wasn't supposed to still be in this. Oh, my TP is up here. I see why. I'll keep it open. I like that. I still like it. Oh, platinum. Let's talk about platinum. Platinum helped us win the challenge today. This was beautiful. Oh, this was the one where we called out the bias last night and said we want to see it break the floor, make new lower lows, which it did. So after it made that new lower low, we caught the pullback right here. That was beautiful. I wanted to ride it down at least to this 993 level, but we didn't even need it. We didn't need it, but that was a good trade. So look like it's still ready to pull. It's literally at that low right now. I will wait it out, but I'm gonna move it up because I like it. I'm gonna wait to see what it look like overnight. Dang, it's going down to this, maybe the floor of this channel though. It might go right down here. Yeah, it can make it down there. A little tight though. I don't know. I don't like it. You know me. I want to see a pullback first. I don't know where it's gonna come to, but I just don't. I don't really love it. Okay. Anything else I want to check out? S&P is looking like it's breaking out of that downtrend. Yeah, these indices, just to recap, they is in this wedge. And I know I said I'm hoping for it to drop, but with this NFP data coming tomorrow, this might go up. But so we're gonna wait and see. I don't got nothing really to say about gold. Japanese yen moving in this Asian session, so this got some potential. It's doing a beautiful pullback. It might be in the gold zone soon. Oh, yep, it's in the gold zone. This candle closed down here. Cool, but I'm not gonna trade that. What about a Canadian dollar? Because this got a lot of news coming tomorrow. Uh-oh, something just happened. Australian dollar just pulled me in. It pushed up for a second. I don't like the Canadian dollar. Let me see how much this would be if I risked this, if I traded this. Where T.Bot signal at? Do high risk, see where it go. High risk is right here. I like that. Let's see how much this is. Create limit order. this is the mini, the micro. Moving fast, right?
Yeah, for real. That's right. That was moving. Hey, you. Oh, yeah. The same shit.
Order filled.
Trying to see how much the risk is. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like this. Set it and forget it. 6639. Yeah, so it already broke this. This is why I used to back test this so much. Oh my God. So boom, this is one level. I would love to put my stop loss right here. This would be great. But sometime the market come back and take that one. So the cool thing is there's another little level right over here. And then there's a third level right over here. You don't have to go all the way down to this one if we already got 3 above it. So I'm putting my stop loss right in between those ones. A little bit safer. TP levels. This is one. And then this is also one right here. We also have these fib levels right here. And this is the 0.5 level right now, but it's a nice level. I think you can break it. Just broke the 382 level. That was a beautiful entry right there. It's 220. I would do this.
Order filled. A lot of bullish momentum right here too. All right, cool. That's it. That's it. That's the setup right there. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning on the morning move. And then we're gonna do the strategy stream at 9:15, right? 9:15. All right. Hope y'all have a successful trading day, or maybe even trading night, if anybody who trading tonight. And if you need anything, reach out to me, Coach Craig, one of your peers. Just reach out, all right? The tribe is here for you. Peace, family. Unlock.
They win a three-way like a Zoom call. The money is tall, taco fall. You know I ball like I'm Paul. You still in the Drew League. I'm Mr. Fendi, I never rock Gucci. I'm wearing Gucci, Christopher Wallace. I got some racks, ain't talking about closets. I got some racks, can't fit in my pockets. Stay with that rockin', no auto. We sweeping the ops, Apollo. That girl, she too bad to follow. MOB, that's the motto. I get big checks like the lotto. Stick, stick. I get a check and it's lit. Stick, stick. I get to the cash in the jitty. Hop in the whip and I land to the bank. Pull up the chase up, what is the freight? I'm Victor House, but it comes to the cake. There ain't no limit like I got a take. I get them racks like Novak. Like an OB, that's no cap. I mix the code with the Kodak. To the just go free Kodak. I walk out the bank but like 4 stacks. Shorty ain't want me before that. Now I ain't trusting you, huh? I'm only trusting my funds. Stick, stick. I get a check and it's lit. Stick, stick. I get to the cash in the jitty. Hop in the whip and I land to the bank. Pull up the chase up, what is the freight? I'm Victor House, but it comes to the cake. There ain't no limit like I got a take. I got a stimmy, shout out to Nancy. Me and the money get pants. Got a protect and it's dancing. The diamonds ain't looking like Shiggy. This ice on my neck got me nippy. Got a big bag like Wheaties. Your money funny as witty. Got all blue bands, you looking all creepy. Stick, stick. I get a check and it's lit. Stick, stick. I get to the cash in the jitty. Hop in the whip and I land to the bank. Pull up the chase up, what is the freight? I'm Victor House, but it comes to the cake. There ain't no limit like I got a take. If we talking money, then I walk it like I talk it. I'm walking to the bank.